Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at 1987 Outback. Alright, this one's a bad mamma jamma here. You know, 1987 was a great year. Not only did we get awesome figures and vehicles like Sergeant Slaughter, Triple T Tank, we got Monkey Wrench, and we also got Outback, Survival Specialist. How cool is he? Man, every kid I know wanted an Outback, and for obvious reasons, uh, he's basically a Chuck Norris stand-in. You know what I'm saying? It's all right there, man. It's Chuck Norris for sure. But yeah, man, it's an amazing figure, um, amazing sculpting, awesome accessories. Can't go wrong, you know. Of course, my gun's broken, as are many Outback guns. So this is a standard M16 replacement with the foregrip. Nothing fancy, you know. Actually, he can hold this a lot better than his original, so kind of an upgrade in my opinion. Um, got this amazing camo pattern. I am missing his flashlight, but you all know what it looks like. So, um, kind of crazy sculpted on knife on his ankle here. Um, awesome paintwork. Survival on his t-shirt. Mine's a little worn, but they actually look good when they're worn because it looks like he's worn his shirt in. So, um, fantastic muscles sculpted onto his arms here. Crazy backpack. One of the biggest in the line, I believe. Maybe not the biggest, but one of the biggest, especially in the early days. And sure it's got everything he needs to disappear in the wilderness for a while and live off the land. Then he had this web gear, one of the first ever GI Joes to have web gear that was separate from their sculpting or their backpacks. And of course, they match the color real great, so it just looks like it's part of it when he's wearing his backpack. Still fits great when he's not wearing his backpack. Got some pouches going on. And yeah, man, what can I say? It's Chuck Norris. Oh man, amazing, amazing sculpting. That beard, that facial expression, that piece of torn off green camo rag that he's using for a headband. It's Chuck Norris all the way, man. um, Amazing paint apps they did on him. He's got the great camo here on his legs. Again, the survival tampo, and yeah, it's not bad. For '87, I know there were a few other figures with more colors, possibly like Falcon. But if you look at him, I mean, he's got blacks and browns and other browns and grays, reds and greens, and yeah, man. Um, you know, they really invested a lot in this figure, and just in paint apps alone, and and I think it looks great. They outdid themselves for sure. Of course, Outback Survival Specialist. So a lot of times I had him training Joes, for survival training and whatnot. Um, Also, he went out and led the team a lot. When I was a kid, '87 was like the last year I was really, really into Joe's, before high school and everything. And he got a lot of playtime. He had a lot of playtime. And yeah, he led my Joes on a lot of missions and um, killed a lot of cobras. That's for sure. But yeah, man, just amazing sculpt. Look at that. Just, oh my goodness. Nowadays, people would say he's got a Hugh Jackman kind of sculpt, but I don't see anything but Chuck Norris. To tell you the truth, it's Chuck, man, and that's all right because Chuck Norris is legendary. So you know, always always was great to have a Norris stand in with my Joes. I don't know why they never actually licensed him and put him in the Joes, but I guess they didn't need to because they made Outback. But amazing figure. Hasbro really got down. The designers really got down with this mold and the sculpt. Everything, the paint apps, everything top notch. Top shelf figure, absolutely. Um, it doesn't get any better than this. Although maybe it does when you get into the Night Force. I would say maybe an improvement with the darker colors and everything. And of course, the European exclusive Tiger Force with the white hair, looking good, looking good. But as far as standard releases, guys that weren't too rare that everybody could get and afford, he's the man. Version 1. I mean, you know, of course, I didn't even know about the European, Tiger Force till adulthood. And the Night Force was, of course, it was, exclusive. So, there weren't as many around. And I never saw them. Uh, so version 1 was my Outback. And amazing. I just love this toy. And I know like I said, they improved upon the paint jobs some with the other versions, but um, I don't know, man. There's a lot to be said about this version 1. He's a great figure as he stands, and you know, um, can't knock him at all for being a version 1 because he's great as he is. But what do you guys think? Is he was he a favorite in your collection? Was he just a random Joe you didn't play with that much? Um, Let me know what you think down in the comments. Tell us about your playtime with Outback, and we'll discuss it. But in my book, he's aces. One of my favorites. Uh, top top 10, easily top 10 figures. I need to do a top 10 list one of these days. But in the meantime, yes, top 10 for sure. And yeah, that's Outback. Let me know what you guys think. And it was great having you for the review. And we'll catch you next time. All right.